What has President Obama accomplished so far? Let me think. Well, to name a few things, he set official limits on lobbyists' access to the White House, regained America's respect in the world, passed Lilly Ledbetter Act for equal pay for equal work, setting new protections and rights for women, got new health care centers for vets, and ended Bush-Cheney policy of awarding no-bid defense contracts.
He improved U.S. policy on climate change. President Bush gave up on getting Osama, but Obama didn't. He gave the orders to kill Osama bin Laden. Obama got Osama. He created millions of new jobs, secured more mental health professionals for veterans, funded high-speed internet for K-12 schools, improved conditions at Walter Reed Military Hospital, cut taxes for 95% of American working families, re-engaged in treaties to protect the Antarctic, expanded National Youth Service Program, repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell, strengthened the Endangered Species Act, unveiled a program to generate clean energy from the ocean, and saved Detroit auto industry.
He extended unemployment benefits, secured better body armor for our troops, appointed 2 women, including the first Latina, to the U.S. Supreme Court, increased spending on roads, bridges, and power plants, created more jobs in 2010 than Bush did in 8 years, ended Bush's practice forbidding Medicare to negotiate with pharma for better rates, backed a stimulus package that saved U.S. from financial collapse, ended media blackout on war dead and return of fallen soldiers to Dover Air Force Base, won the Nobel Peace Prize, ended the recession of the Bush years, enabled the FDA to regulate tobacco for first time, established a Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, tax credits to first-time home buyers, improved veteran benefits and for military personnel.
He cut prescription drug costs for Medicare recipients by half, created cash for clunkers, protected 300,000 jobs for teachers, principals, and librarians, increased funding for Violence Against Women Act, established a new cybersecurity office, provided tax write-off for buying hybrid cards, established credit card bill of rights to protect us from predators, passed health care reform, prevents denying coverage because of pre-existing conditions, allows children to stay on parents' coverage until age 26, significantly increased Pell Grants for students, increased Hope credit for schools to $2,500, stopped banks from foreclosing willy-nilly on home mortgages, ended stop-loss that overworked our soldiers, removed restrictions on embryonic stem cell research, giving hope to Parkinson's disease and spinal cord injury patients, helped reverse a downward spiral of stock market, made more loans available to small businesses, and secured expenses for fallen soldiers' families to travel to Dover Air Force Base.
He made more loans available to small businesses, increased federal support to non-defense scientific research, expanded hate crime law to include sexual orientation, restarted and made progress in nuclear non-proliferation talks, made torture illegal and closed secret, illegal detention facilities, gained access to Swiss banks of tax evaders and criminals, stopped tax breaks for exporting jobs, cracked down on companies denying sick pay, vacations, etc., ordered SEALs-free U.S. Navy captain help by Somali pirates, increased U.S. Navy patrols off Somali coast, secured skip covers for 1 million more children, obtained new funding for science and research labs, ended practice of having White House aides rewrite scientific papers, rules, regulations and reports, closed some offshore tax safe havens, increased funding by 10 to national parks, and he pronounces nuclear correctly.
Wow.
Wow. I want 4 more years and Democrats in the majority of both houses so he won't ever have our economy hijacked again.